Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to some of you. I greet each and every one of you that might have time to join me today, the 18th December 2020. And as I am broadcasting in so many platforms, so I believe that there are people who do not understand the meaning of this flag behind me, and I have to take 1 or 2 minutes time to explain to them what the meaning of what we are doing or what we stand for. First of all, my name is Mazi Innocent Nkendelem Emmanuel, a member of IPOB and a bona fide active member as well. So I'm going to start first of all to introduce to you behind the camera this flag that you're seeing here, the meaning of this flag. This flag represents the flag of the indigenous people of Biafra in the old eastern region of Nigeria today. So we, the indigenous people of Biafra, we are fighting for the total freedom of our people because of the so many brutality and unjust treatment that we've been receiving from the Nigerian government. So what we are doing is what we call media war. And this media war is a thing that we must put hands together to make sure that we bring the notice of what is going on in Nigeria to our people so that they can be able to understand what exactly that is going. And today, we are going to dive into what I call education or information to inform some of the people who don't have the idea of what we're doing. More especially people who are living in Nigeria. Because in Nigeria today, there are people who are living in a remote areas. These places, they don't have idea of what is going on. So it is very, very easy for them to be manipulated by the Nigerian politics. So this is why on the screen we can see I say this. One thing is certain in a freedom fighting. One thing is certain that there are people that need to be educated or informed of what is going on in that country. And Nigeria is no exception. Nigeria is no different. Why did I say that? Now, in the eastern region of Nigeria, which is Biafra, we have launched our security outfit called Eastern Security Network. You can go and Google it. Eastern Security Network. And this Eastern Security Network is there to protect the lives and property of the people so that people cannot be scared going to farm. Because before now, our people cannot be able to go to farm. Before now, our girls cannot be able to walk freely on the street without being intimidated or manhandled by the military or by the police or even by the Fulani herdsmen or by bandits. No matter how you choose to call it, you know that Nigeria is in a brink of breakup today. And the whole world knows this, but it is our duty to make sure that we bring this to their attention and to always cry. Because whenever we cry, people must hear what we are doing. People must hear what we are doing. So a lot of people are calling for the justice for the fallen heroes. A lot of people are calling for the justice for those with one hand. For those people who their hands were cut off by the Fulani herdsmen. You know what I'm saying now? They are calling for justice. A lot of people are calling for justice for those of people who got raped by these Fulani herdsmen in their farmlands. Our mother cannot be able to go to farms You understand what I'm saying now? Our mothers cannot be able to go to farm because of what is going on. Because the Fulani herdsmen has taken control over our land. You understand what I'm saying now? This is one of the reasons why the Eastern Security Network was created, to secure the life and property so that our mothers and sisters can be able to go to farm and able to find what we can be able to eat. You understand what I'm saying now? So this justice that people are calling from, the only place or the only time for you to get this true justice is by supporting the total disintegration. I repeat, the only way that you can get the justice of the people who have died, unarmed protesters who have died, the only time or when you're going to get the justice for the people their hands have been chopped off by the Fulani terrorists, the only time that you can get justice for our mothers who have been raped by these Fulani herdsmen is by supporting the indigenous people of Biafra, supporting the Nigerian youth. You know what I'm saying now? To do what? To disintegrate Nigeria as it stands today. This is the only way. This is the only way. And why doing that? We need to also tell our brothers and sisters who are in Oduduwa that they need to tighten up their security. Their security need to be tightened up. Because if their security is not tightened up, it's going to affect us. It's going to affect us deeply. You have heard Mazem Nnamdi Kanu on so many times say that if Biafra is success, but the neighboring country are not success enough, it's going to be a big burden to us. You know what I'm saying now? And this is the moment we are in right now is a moment that everybody must put hands on the decks. Moment of security. The insecurity in Nigeria today is overwhelming. You also can agree with me that 3 weeks ago, the Federal Republic of Nigeria announced that the borders in the land borders in Nigeria will be reopened soon. You understand what I'm saying now? Will be reopened soon. Particularly, Semeboda was one of them. And Semeboda was opened yesterday. Semeboda, which is in the Benin Republic. Benin Republic is being controlled by the Nigerian government. Benin Republic is being controlled by the Nigerian government. Why do I say that? If most of you who are in the IPOB, following conversant broadcasts that our leader made, you will hear one day that a brother who is a family member called from Semeboda and complained that they cannot be able to get a clearance from the Benin Republic. That's what I'm saying now. Why is that? It is because Nigeria is controlling Semeboda. Nigeria is controlling Benin Republic. You understand what I'm saying now? So this is the same reason. And opening Semeboda and the other part of the borders right now in this critical moment. In this critical moment, it's what for them to able to invite the Fulani Janjaweed from the Togo, Fulani Janjaweed from the northern Ghana, the Fulani Janjaweed, they are Fulani brothers from Ivory Coast, they are Fulani brothers from Sierra Leone, all over Africa that has a link through that Semeboda. You understand what I'm saying now? Last month, people were clamoring that the federal government should close the northern border because northern border is giving the Fulani access to come into Nigeria freely. So instead of them to close the northern border, they announced that they announced that the borders in Nigeria will be open soon. In this moment. Now, another question that you have to ask yourself, most of you who have been following the news that is going on in Nigeria, the moment the indigenous people of Biafra launch Eastern Security Network that will guide and protect the Biafra land, few days after, the Elders Forum, they asked the Fulani headsmen to return back to their ancestral home. Where is their ancestral home? The north. You understand what I'm saying now? Because the plan of Ruga has failed. The plan for Ruga has failed. They plan to use the Ruga, invite their brothers in our land, in our forest. But because that IPOB has taken it upon herself to make sure that we secure our land by launching the Eastern Security Network. So they know that their life is in danger. So they have to use another plan, which is using the terrorist in a uniform. Boko Haram in a uniform pretending to be army. ISIS in West Africa in a uniform Nigerian army to pretend to be a Nigerian army. Jihadists, terrorists, all of these 7 terrorist groups, bandits, kidnappers, and the rest of them, they want to use them in a uniform group to do what? To intimidate us. And this is one of the reasons why that they have to the dead Buhari, the person that is posing as a Buhari right now. He went to Katsina and told Shakau, the leader of Boko Haram, to go and kidnap children. 400 children. You know what I'm saying now? 400 children were kidnapped. And a few days later, the children were making live video saying that nobody should worry. The governor of Borno State should not send anybody to come and rescue them. They should not send any helicopter to fly over to search for them. That they shouldn't worry. That they are okay. And when you look behind the camera, you will see children of that same age holding AK-47. The same age of children that are being kidnapped in Katsina State, holding AK-47 with their faces covered. What are they going to do? They want to prepare those children for war. You know what I'm saying now? Because they know and they have seen it. The whole Nigerians have seen it that the security personnel in Nigeria are beginning to resign. You know what I'm saying now? Security in Nigeria, both police, army, whatever I have you, are beginning to resign to join the people's movement. You know what I'm saying now? And now, the forces that you have against Nigeria right now is 3 forces. I'm talking about the good guys. I'm not talking about the terrorist group. Whatever that Boko Haram is trying to achieve, they want to achieve it in the benefit of the northern people in Nigeria. Because in the northern Nigeria, it's ruled by Sharia. In northern Nigeria, it's ruled by Sharia. And in northern Nigeria, you have a lot of Christians in there. So they want to make sure that they intimidate everybody to make them to concur into their Islamic religion. You understand what I'm saying? This is the reason why you see so many killings going on in the northern Nigeria. So I'm talking about the good guys, the 3 group guys who will fight against Nigeria. Number 1, Oduduwa Army. Number 2, People's Army. Number 3, Biafran Army. I am not talking about the security outfit that has been set all around the country. Because as long as I'm concerned, we the indigenous people of Biafra, we have not played any card yet. What we are playing right now is to educate our people. What we are doing right now is to enlighten our people. More especially those people who are in the villages, who don't have access to the internet, who don't have access to listen to a 1 hour, 2 hours program like what we're doing. You know what I'm saying now? But our write-up in the social media, on the various platforms that we are in, be it WhatsApp, be it whatever that we are, whatever, even Signal, all those write-up is going to help them for us to begin to do to educate them, because as I'm speaking to you right now, there are people who are taking points of what I'm doing and sending it to their groups. You know what I'm saying now? So it is very, very important that we make sure we educate them for people to get this justice that they are crying for. A lot of people have died in this struggle. A lot of Biafrans have died in this struggle. But we never give up. We keep on educating the people. We keep on educating them. We keep on resisting whatever intimidation that is coming from the Nigerian government. So the only way that the people who their hands have been chopped off by this terrorist group is what? To work hard and to make sure that we work towards the direction of total disintegration of Nigeria. For people who have been raped in our farmland, our mothers, our sisters who have been raped by these bandits, the only way that we will have this justice is working towards the restoration of Biafra and total disintegration of Nigeria. This is the only way. There is no other way. But in other way around, we have to also look in the other direction. What other direction are we going to look at? Now, we the indigenous people of Biafra, we have our security outfit, which is filled with a lot of people, volunteers. What about our brother who is in the Seme? Who is in Oduduwa? Their security there's a leakage in their security. There is a leakage in their security. What do I mean by that? For example, in Seme, they need to put a strategy in all the Yoruba land, in all the Oduduwa land, to make sure that they secure everything secureable. Because if they don't do that, these people will do what? They will make sure that they inflate pain. They inflate pain on us. So we must educate them. We must allow them to do their job. We must allow them to do their job. We must not interfere in whatever they are doing, but we also allow to advise them. We are also allowed to advise them. So, like I said, in Oduduwa land, Omotekun is not circulated in the whole of Oduduwa land. It's not circulated. Unlike in the eastern region of Nigeria, which is Biafra. Excuse me. Unlike the eastern region in the Biafra land, we have now sure that our life and property is secure. But once there is a leakage in any neighboring country to be in the future, like Oduduwa, then we have a problem. It is very, very important for us, because if there is any security leakage, it will affect us, the Biafrans. It will affect us, the Biafran. Like I said, 3 weeks ago, it was announced by the Federal Republic of Nigeria that the land borders may be reopened. And yesterday, people were celebrating. People were jubilating that the semi-border has been opened. You know what I'm saying now? So, semi-border being open, this is to tell you that the people who are going to triple into semi-border is what? The Fulani who are living in Togo, the Fulanis who are living in Benin Republic, the Fulanis who are living in the northern Ghana, the Fulanis who are living in Ivory Coast. These are the people who will troop in from semi-border. So our counterpart to Duduwas, they must rise up to the game and make sure that they protect the life and property, because it is very, very important. It is very, very important that they do so. If they don't do so, then we have a problem. Open and down way secure their land. A man I ain't a problem. And I a problem. Okay, you can subu. Okay, you subu. No open I a problem. I a problem. Okay, yes, one subu. You see what I'm saying now? But if every corner is secure, there is no way they can troop in. Oduduwa is meant to be a vigilante that will protect the Oduduwa land permanently. The Eastern Security Network is a vigilante to protect the Eastern region, which is Biafra land, permanently. Eastern Security Network is not a Biafran army. Oduduwa is not a Biafran army. It is just a vigilante. And vigilante protect the community that they are appointed or residing. You see what I'm saying now? Not the army. So these vigilantes from the Oduduwa, they must put their things together. Because if they don't do that, it's going to affect us. I'm telling you, in Oduduwa land, the whole land is not circulated by the Amotekun. And that is just the fact. That is just the fact. I'm going to play a video. I'm going to play, but let me try if I can get it while we're going. I'm going to play a clip to do what? To prove to you that in Oduduwa land is not secure. More especially in Oyo. In Oyo, where Governor Seyi Makinde, you can go and Google it. Governor Seyi Makinde, there is a leakage in that area. There is a leakage in Semeboda. There is a leakage all over the place. We are secured. We are secured. There is no two ways about it. There is no two ways about it. We are secured. And being secure, our brothers and sisters need to be secure as well. You see what I'm saying now? Our brothers and sisters, they need to be secure. Because if they are not secure, we have a problem. This is a live presentation, and today is the 18th December 2020. Right now, we are broadcasting in so many platforms, different Facebook page, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, just name it. Just to make sure that we bring this gospel for the people to be able to understand. And even this on international community for them to able to understand what we are doing, because it's very, very important. It is 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 very, very important. So, like I said, 3 weeks ago, the federal government of Nigeria has announced that the land borders in Nigeria will be open soon, and of course, it is taking place. What are they going to do? Those borders that have been open, what are they going to do? They are going to invite their brothers and sisters. They are going to invite their brothers and sisters to make sure that they start killing anything. I mean, anything that they can lay their hands on. Starting from Yoruba land. You know what I'm saying now? Starting from Yoruba land. There is a leakage there. There is a leakage there. And it is our responsibility to make sure that we bring this to their notice, for them to be able to control their territory and make sure that security in their territory is very tight and secure. So this program is not just for our people, we the indigenous people of Biafra, but also the Oduduwa people. You know what I'm saying now? This message is not just for us, the indigenous people of Biafra, but also the Oduduwa people. Oduduwa people. They also need to listen to this broadcast. These days, our leader don't come online as he used to be, because a lot of people are focusing on that direction. But the man has worked so much. So right now, we spread our message. So the best of the things that you can do is to make sure that most of the people who are bringing good things in the table, for you to make sure that you follow and share their program, and then also invite people to do what? To participate in their program, to participate in their program. The land borders in Nigeria has been opened. Why now? Why now? The whole Nigerians are asking the federal government to do what? To close the northern borders, because it gives free access to Fulanis to come in our land. And now they have opened the whole border. So this is to tell you that the promise is that Muhammad Buhari in January 2020, he promised that all the borders in Nigeria will be open for all Africans. You know what I'm saying now? That all the borders in Nigeria will be open for all Africans in order to attract more investors, in order to improve the economy. You and I know that the economy of Nigeria is not improved. But what have I increased all this while is killings, insecurity. You know what I'm saying now? Insecurity has increased on a daily basis. This is live presentation, and you're talking to Mazi Innocent Nkendelimi Manuel, a bona fide IPOB member, and we're here to bring the gospel of the truth so that the people can be able to understand whatever is going on. More especially our brothers and sisters, our mothers, our grandmothers, our grandfathers who are in the villages, who don't even know what is going on, who don't have the access to listen to 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour program like we are doing. You know what I'm saying now? But whenever they have a little data to go online to listen to what is going on, the kind of news that they barge into is the kind of news that all of these saboteurs like Ralph was leaking 5 minutes program or 10 minutes program, or Asari Dokobo 5 minutes program, 10 minutes program. You understand? Because they will spend money to boost it, to be able to they don't even want to spend a lot of money to boost that program. That their 5 minutes clip, person who called himself, or people who call themselves the leader of a people. You understand what I'm saying now? They claim to be leader of a people, a certain people, but you just spend only 10 minutes, 5 minutes to talk to your people. You understand? So they will do those programs in order to benefit and to convince, to let their masters, they are with them. This is number one. Another thing, they will spend so much money to boost it, so that our mothers, our brothers, our grandfathers, who maybe once in a while, they go to online to see what is going on. The first thing that will flash into their screen is what? 5 minutes, 10 minutes program of people like Owazurike or Asari Dokobo. These are the kind of messages that will flash into their listen. So when they listen to it, you'll be hearing somebody talking rubbish and the other saying that one or few people might be raped, 1 or 2 people might be killed, and the rest of them. You understand what I'm saying now? I want us to have a rethink. So right now as I'm talking, there are people who are taking points, sending it to their platform, sharing this message so that other people can be able to get it. You understand what I'm saying now? Because good things doesn't come easy. Good things doesn't come easy. So like I said, 3 weeks ago, Nigerian government announced the reopen of land border in Nigeria in this critical moment. And also, the Elders Forum asked the Fulanis who are residing in the eastern region of Nigeria to return back home to wear their uniform. They asked them to return back home to put on the military uniform, to put on the official uniform. Why they are putting on their military uniform? Why they are busy kidnapping children in Katsina State and other schools that we don't even know about? As I'm speaking to you right now, they have now beginning to go school by school to do what? To kidnap people. Because if you listen to that broadcast, that the video that the people, 400 children that were kidnapped, they were speaking in Hausa and saying that I can hear Hausa, Najin Hausa sosai, Najin Hausa, munji abin suka faɗa. Wannan yaran nan mutanen Boko Haram suka kidnap. Wannan yaran nan suka ce a video wai kar ku damu, governor Borno State kar ka damu ka daina tura jirgin sama, ka daina tura sojoji su zo su yi rescue din namu. Naji, I hear exactly what they said in that video, and I watched it. You know what I'm saying now? I watched it. What did they say? The children who were speaking, boy, he's speaking now and he translates some in English. He said the Borno governor should not bother to send soldiers, to send helicopters to come and rescue them. You know what I'm saying now? They should not. And when you look behind the camera, the children who did that kidnapping are even of the age. Or let's say the people, the children, you can see some children behind the camera if you watch this video I'm talking about. If you watch this video I'm talking about, you can see some children behind the camera holding a gun of the same age. So why the elders call off their brothers in the eastern region to come back home, to come and put on the official uniform? If you don't know, let me tell you. If you don't know, let me tell you. If you are not going there, I want you to reason. So most of you should stop shouting that they kidnap children. It's not a, even in that video, that boy, he said that he was speaking it in English. He said that the whole school, that the government should close the whole school. What does that tell you? What it means that they're now beginning now to go to school by school and kidnap more children to train them. To train them how to shoot. You understand what I'm saying now? To train them how to kill. So this is just the fact. So they call their brother who are living in the eastern region to come back home to put on the official uniform. And they open the border of the whole Nigeria in order to do what? To invite their brothers who are in Togo. If you Google it, find it. There are Fulanis in Togo. There are Fulanis in Benin Republic. There are Fulanis in Ivory Coast. There are Fulanis in northern part of Ghana. This country that I just mentioned is the country, African country, that have access to semi-border. I don't want you to get this point very well. This country that I mentioned is country that have access to semi-border, and semi-border is controlled by Nigeria. Benin Republic is controlled by Nigeria, because if Benin Republic is not controlled by Nigeria, why would indigenous people of Biafra wanted to host a protest, but they could not be able to get a clearance from the government? They work, they pay their tax. You know what I'm saying now? They work, they pay their tax. So when their right is being violated in a respective of their country, they also have the right to go to the authority and say, we want a clearance for us to do what? To able to protest against the killings of our brothers and sisters in Nigeria being killed by the Nigerian government. You're residing there, you have a document. You understand what I'm saying now? You have a document. You work, you pay your tax. You do everything as a legal immigrant who are living in Benin Republic. But when it's come to the time that the government need to support you, they say no, they cannot support you. This is to tell you that Nigeria is controlling semi-border. This is to tell you that once Nigeria is controlling semi-border, that gives them the upper hand, that all these countries that I mentioned, Togo, northern Ghana, that is Ghana, Ivory Coast, and they will eventually pass through Benin Republic without any problem. They will pass through semi-border without any problem. And while they are coming, they will be armed. They will be armed. While they are coming, they will be armed. Anything that stops their way, they will kill that thing. Anything that stops their way, they will kill that thing. So this is the reason why that we must advise our brothers in Oduduwa to make sure that they secure the whole of Oduduwa land, including borders. You know what I'm saying now? Including borders. So that when the war starts, the Oduduwa vigilante will be in Oduduwa land. Eastern Security Network will be in a Biafra land permanently. Why the army of Oduduwa, army of Biafra, and the army of the people, those people who resign from the military, those people who resign from the police, those people who resign from the Navy, those people who resign from the Nigerian Air Force, which is the People's Army, People's Revolutionary Army, they will fight side by side with Oduduwa Army and Biafran Army down to the north. So why doing that? The primary section of the security must be guaranteed. If it's not protected, then we have a problem. Then we have a problem. Because the Fulani Janjaweed, they have played so many cards. They have played a card of Ruga, it failed. They have played a card of grazing, it failed. They have played a card of water bill, it failed. They have played a lot of cards, it failed. They have killed the unarmed protesters. In Lekki Tollgate, it failed. People are still demonstrating. They killed over 1,000 people in Obibo. It failed. You see what I'm saying now? They come to our houses, they kill us. They failed because we determined to fight and die for what we believe in. Because without this fight, there is no way that our future generation will be free. Without this fight, there is no fucking way that our generation will be free. We cannot be free unless we fight. And this is the reason why that we're fighting. This is the reason why that we are fighting. Have you ever asked yourself why? Why are we so determined? Why are we so determined? Even a lot of discouragement have been calling from left and right for some of us to abandon this struggle. That's what I'm saying now. But because we have somebody who we are looking upon, we have somebody who has stood his ground and said, we will not give up, Biafra or death. And that person has given a lot of people hope that in Biafra land today, the rate of criminality has reduced to the level because people are now having hope and say that we have a hope. And yet when I hope, we now have a hope that there is, as in, when you have a hope, as niwelu nchekube, onye nwelu nchekube, ago anara agya. Onye nwelu nchekube anago anara agya. The rate of criminality have reduced since from 2015 till date. Any criminal that has been perpetrated is by the Fulani Janjaweed. You understand? They are the one who is in charge of criminality right now. No Biafran right now, no terrorists. Even in where I come from, in Oba, where I come from Oba. You understand what I'm saying now? I come from Oba in the Idemili local government area. This is where I come from. Few months ago, people from Oba, they went to a place where IPOB are having their meeting. What did they do? What did they do? They disrupt the meeting venue, but with the command of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazinam Dekano, cultism was abolished in Oba. So there is no criminality in Biafra land, and we cannot condone criminality. That strength, that particular strength that you have to showcase or to intimidate your fellow human being, you have to use that same strength to channel it fighting the Nigeria, because they are your problem. They are your problem. They are the ones who make sure that the people who are living in village do not have the information that they need. And it is our responsibility to make sure that we bring this to their notice. You understand what I'm saying now? It is our responsibility to bring this to their notice. If we don't do that, then we fail. You understand what I'm saying now? We are failure. We are failure. Like I said, one thing is certain that there are people, young, old, and they need to be educated on the real issue in Nigeria. They need to be educated on the real issue in Nigeria, so that somebody will not come from nowhere with his 5 minutes broadcast to convince or to twist their mind. Somebody from nowhere will not use 10 minutes broadcast, somebody who called himself the leader of the people. How many times have you seen Mazen Nnamdi Kanu come out with 10 minutes broadcast? Even the presidency, they released 10 minutes broadcast for over 200 million people. Over 200 million people. 10 minutes program. When have you seen Mazen Nnamdi Kanu release 10 minutes program to speak to the public, not the executive? When you're speaking to the executive, you can use 5 to 10 minutes program to educate them. Not to educate them, to give them instruction. You know what I'm saying now? But when you want to talk to Biafrans living in the north, to give them three months quick notice. Because, you know, Igbo man love money, as they say. We love our business. This is the only means. Because after the war, we have nothing to go back with. There's no job for us. You can't get a job after the war. You cannot get a job after the war. You understand? So we switch into business. This is in the mind of people. A lot of people were thinking that business is all about Igbos. No. No. If you read this book, there was a country, you will see that the apprenticeship, the people who can not be able to go to school, they go into this apprenticeship. But rather, they will send them abroad to go and learn that thing that white man is learning. You know what I'm saying now? So, when he see that he is not relevant, IPOB have taken everything from him. He planned with the Fulanis to give 90 days, which is 3 months ultimatum quick notice. And in that way, he can be able to be relevant in the minds of the people who are residing in the north. Because people like Ohanes and Debo will come out and say, no, we cannot agree with that. People like Asari Dokubo will come out and say, we cannot agree with that. It's all set up. These are all set up. Ralph Wazulike will come out and say, no. So that he will be using those people to do what? To be benefiting from Nigeria. If you also listen to this 10 minutes program that he made, he said that if you kill any Fulani man, do you know how many Igbos will be killed in the north? Did you hear him, or did you hear him say anything about the Igbos in the west? No, because we are now in good terms with the north. We have now educated our people in the north for them to know that we are not the enemy. We are not the enemy. We are not the enemy. You know what I'm saying now? Did you hear him? You can go back and listen to that clip again. It's in my page. It is in my page. I titled it, I can't wait the day Ralph Wazulike head will be cut off or hanged in public in his village. That is the title. You can go to my page. You can go to my page right now or after the program. You watch it. He did not mention to say that people will be killed in the west. He said, if you touch any Fulani man in Biafra land, in the eastern region, which he refers as southeast. Who is talking about southeast now? We have gone beyond that. We have gone beyond southeast, south. He's referring eastern region as he's still dreaming. He is still dreaming that if you touch any Fulani man, do you know how many Igbos in the north will be killed? So this is to tell you that this 3 months quick notice is a setup. And being that we are wiser than them, we say, we have asked you to come back home. If you don't want to come back home and remain in the north, we cannot use because of you to jeopardize the future of other people. It's impossible. If you want to stay there and die, you stay and die. But if you come back home, once we get our Biafra, there is an international law that guarantees the safety of whatever that you have. There is a guarantee. There is a guarantee in international law. That guarantee, it doesn't matter. Your business is safe. Come back home. Your life is more important than that of your business. What about people who have died? What about people who have died? What about people who have who they've managed to kill in their farms? In their farmland? Are they going to take those farms to heaven? Are they going to do that? No, they're not going to do that. Another person will inherit that land. It's just an example. Another person will inherit it. And this is the reason why the Eastern Security Network is here to stay, to make sure that such nonsense does not happen again. So if you stay in the North, thinking that the IPOB will use, because of what you have in the North, to do what? To jeopardize the struggle of Biafra, then you are dreaming. You are dreaming. You are dreaming. Like I said, when he was making that 10 minutes program, Ralph Waslike did not mention the life of people in the West, because he knows we are in good terms with them. You know what I'm saying now? They now understand that our enemy is the federal government and the British. If you touch any Fulani man, do you know how many Igbos will be killed in the North? So this 3-month saga of quick notice is a setup for Ralph Waslike to benefit from it, Ohanes Ndibo to benefit from it, Pandef to benefit from it, and all these lower Niger, southern Niger, upper Niger, down Niger, whatever Niger, to benefit from it. You know what I'm saying now? So, one thing must compel a man to do unthinkable. One thing must compel a man to do unthinkable. And what compel the Fulani Elders Forum to ask their brothers and sisters to come back home to their ancestral land? Who gave you ancestral land? That is not ancestral land. That is not ancestral land, but that is a topic of another day. To come back to the North is because one thing have forced them to do. Like I said, one thing will force a man to do unthinkable. You know what I'm saying now? One thing must force a man, and we, Eastern Security Network, has forced their hand to do what? To ask their brothers and sisters to come back home. For them to put on the military uniform officially to come and massacre you. But no go area in Biafra land. No go area in Biafra land. Because we are secured. We are secured. But we are asking our brothers in the north, in the west, to make sure that they secure their own land. So the 3-month saga is a tactic to make them to be relevant. That's it. Especially those residing in the north. Especially those residing in the north. And he has confirmed that. He has confirmed that. He has confirmed that. And in return, that setup, that 3 months quick notice setup by Ohanes Ndibo, Ralph Waslike, Pandev, and whatever have you, Lower Niger, Upper Delta, Upper Delta, whatever Delta. In return, what will the Fulanis benefit from them? Now let me tell you what they will benefit from them. The Fulani will benefit the total cooperation with them by giving them sensitive information, by sabotaging the true agitation and the true freedom for our people. It's a planned deal. I repeat, in return, they will sabotage the true agitation and true freedom of our people. That is the reason why that even if they kill millions in Biafra land, like they did in Obibo, because they have sold their soul to the devil, Ralph Waslike will come out and say that he supports the killing of his own people. Because he had benefited from the 3-month saga of quick notice. Ohanes Ndibo Nandoshi has benefited from the 3-month saga of quick notice. So in return, my brothers and sisters, you will be sabotaging your people through freedom. You'll be sabotaging the agitation of Biafra. If people are being killed, you don't speak about it. If your mother or your sister or your auntie, even your own blood, it is called an oath of allegiance, you don't speak. This is where I say in every community there's always a fraction. There's always a fragment. That one or two people might be, one or two women might be raped. Does not mean that all the women in Igbo land are raped. One or two people might be killed. Does not mean that all the Igbos are being killed in Igbo land. Because of what? The 3 months saga quick notice. It's a planned deal. In Anokwa, it is a planned deal. So help to broadcast this gospel of truth by making sure that it gets to all these rural areas, all the platform that our people are in, so that they can be able to get this kind of message before 10 minutes program, 5 minutes program get to them first. We don't spend money to boost our program, but people look for us. But there are people who are once in a while, they turn on their smartphone to see what is going on in social media. The first thing they will see is what? 10 minutes, 5 minutes program that was made by a man who is meant to be the leader of a people. And making that 5 minutes program, he will use money to boost it. Okay, boost. Okay, spend the money. These people are wicked though. These people are wicked though. They don't mind spending $3,000 to boost 5 to 10 minutes program. What kind of a leader would do that? Spend 5 to 10 minutes program to educate his people. So it is very, very important. We take this message in every corner. If you go to the north, if Ghana north now, Ghana north, Nigerian no Fana go to anua, each end of no be the farmer. Farmer that na hana lavish in lack of knowledge. Ndanwa ndesifa na farm. The people that say that they're against Boko Haram, which is Western education. Why are they using smartphone? Is that not part of Boko Haram? Why are they using the guns that was made by that same haram, corrupt education? Why are they using guns? Why are they using armored cars that was made by that same people that they say their education is haram? So stop deceiving yourself. Stop deceiving yourself. So these are the people, this message need to go all this place. And this is the reason why we have so many platforms. Even in IPOB, we have people who translate whatever we're talking about in Hausa. I don't have much followers. If I have much followers, or if I'm able to get to these Hausa people, I'll use Hausa language to educate them. I use Hausa language to educate them. Because I can speak it as well. Obro so fanga ma so Igbo. I want to know why can never so Hausa. So like I said, in return for this 3-month saga, they will be sabotaging the true agitation. They will be sabotaging the true freedom for our people. And we are seeing it all over the place that is happening. So it's a shame. It is a shame that these people can stoop so low in order to do what? To benefit for whatever they can benefit. That somebody will come out to be using code. Asari Dokubo is very good in using code to talk to his people. He's on his 5 minutes program. That Raf was leaking can be able to speak the 10 minutes program. That he wants to use some part to pour out some jealousy that he has against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is why he can able to make it up to 10 minutes, 7 seconds or thereabout. 10 minutes, 7 seconds if I'm not, yes. While Asari Dokubo is about 5 minutes, 4 seconds or thereabout. It's not up to 6 minutes. Yeah, it's not up to 6 minutes. He himself is good using code. He is good in using code. He is good in using code. Confusing a lot of people. I made a program about that, I think a day before yesterday, about this program. Concerning the code that he used. Somebody commented and said you're not making sense. I said you will not understand. You will not understand what is going on. You will not understand. There are some write-up that when they use a code to write, some people when they see it, they won't even understand. But there are people who will see the write-up, they will understand what is there. They can't just give you the information freely. So what we are doing in the indigenous people of Biafra, in Radio Biafra, is educating not just the Biafrans, but also educating the entire humanity. That a judge in the Western, I don't know where, will say that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not an individual anymore. That Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he is an institution. This is what a judge said. That Nnamdi Kanu is not an individual anymore, but an institution. Imagine this last broadcast that was covered both the comment, share, and the viewer by 78 million at a spot. And that program, it's only announcement. About 47 minutes, not up to 48 minutes. About 47 minutes. About 47 minutes program that he made, it's all about, that is get to that 47 minutes is because he missed us. He loved to talk to us. We love him. We enjoy him. You know what I'm saying now? Even children, little children adore him. When my last son saw this flag or this symbol here, whenever he saw it, he said, Nnamdi Kanu. Chinonso. So when my son is not up to 3 years old, he's Nnamdi Kanu, also Biafra. So people adore him. People adore him. People adore him. People love him because he has proven himself worthy to be a leader. He has proven himself to be a leader. So these kind of people like Asari Dokubo, who will be using code to speak to the people, with 5 minutes program. We are here to break it down, and we have already done that. If you go to my program, you will see it. I even capture the. I send it. I send it. I send it. So he is good using a coded. He's good using a coded. When he said that something seriously is happening. Something seriously is about to happen. Something more seriously is about to happen. What is that something seriously that is happening? The sudden emergence of Eastern Security Region. The sudden emergence of the whole Biafrans to speak with one voice. That is that thing that is happening. that in the eastern region, in Biafra land, there is going to be a permanent security vigilante. And what is that thing that will happen? More seriously, what will happen is the Biafran army. You know what I'm saying now? So there is no hiding place for any elite, which he was calling on their political elite, accusing them that they are not doing anything about it to stop what is going on. So he is now calling on their political elites, accusing them that they are not doing anything about it. What is that? About the Eastern Security Network. They are not doing anything to stop it. You know what I'm saying now? They are not doing anything to stop it. That their people are led to destruction. Who are their people? His counterparts. People like Oraf Wazlike. People like Tony Nadi. People like Joey Bokwe. These heavy men, people like Wike, Newsom Wike, all these governors, these are his people. These are his people that he's saying that their people are led to destruction. You can go to my page. It's in my page right now as we speak. The full conversation is there. The full conversation is there. I downloaded it and I put up my own writing. You can now see it. He's there. Wife was Like and the Asari Rakobo. Both of them are there. He said talks are here and there. Who are talks? Who are talks? Eastern Security Networks that comprise, that come together in every nook and corner. With their introduction, you will know. Even if you don't hear the language, you hear, whatever you hear, you must hear Ibibio one yum Anam yum. You know that these are men. Kogi, you know. But when that name, that famous name that we used to hear, Ibibio Anam Nka Biafra, when Biafra come, we'll enjoy you. We will enjoy. We will enjoy. But before then, we'll have work to do. So, who are those talks that he's saying, talks here and there, is the Eastern Security Network vigilante. You understand what I'm saying now? He said that they came by the tempest of the wings of the sea, which is the indigenous people of Biafra. The talks came by the tempest of the winds of the sea. That's what I'm saying now. The talks came by the tempest of the winds of the sea, which means Eastern Security Network came by the indigenous people of Biafra. It's very, very complicated, but you have to have a high frequency of IQ to understand. Na agụrụ akwụkwọ abụkwọ na nke ahụ. Na agụrụ akwụkwọ abụrụ na brain adọrọ intact. Brain ọdụ intact. And then you will hear some other sentiment. You start making some sentiment talking about Fulani herdsmen. These are to confuse some ifulefu. Some people who don't have the reason. Using sentiment. And then he come back to the point. And he said, a man will always be strong when he stand with his people. Who is he referring to? He is referring to Mazim Nnamdi Kanu. He is a man who will always be strong, who have united his people, and his people are with him. His people are with him. He said, a man will always be strong when he stands with his people and when he have enough numbers to defend and to overcome his enemy. These are Asare Dokubo coded words, telling to his counterparts, the political elite, that he is accusing them, that they are there, they feel that it's no problem, but something is happening, and something more seriously will happen, and they are not doing anything to stop it. When they use those useless code, if I see it, bring it to the light of the people for them to understand. Na mejere akwụkwọ abụrụ na mara anụ grama. Na mejere akwụkwọ abụrụ na mara asụ. If I'm inborn. You tell me now, who is that man that is with his people? It's a man named Kanu. Who is that man that have enough numbers to overcome his enemy? Who? Is it Nigerian government that the military, police, and navy, Air Force are resigning on a multitude number? Is that the people or farmer? Is it Nigerian government that have the multitude number to overcome his enemy? Because we are Biafrans, we are the enemy of Nigeria. We know. So who is that person that have the multitude number to overcome his enemy? Is it Nigeria that the personnel, security personnel are resigning on daily basis? Quite few days ago, the 19 states in the northern, they had a meeting, and people who came in to attend that meeting, retired security officers are there. AIG, 2 AIG are there. 2 generals are there. Social political activists are there. Religious leaders, pastors and imam, pagans, whatever you have you, they are all there to find the solution to their problem. But that meeting was scattered. What am I using this point? Those retired security officers who had resigned from the Nigerian government. So the question is, who has the multitude number? They are resigning to join the people's movement. They are going to be the people's army. They are going to be the people's army. It doesn't matter if you are from Oduduwa or from Biafra. Once you are a Nigerian security officer who have retired, you will go and join the people's army. So who has the multitude number? It's the IPOB have the multitude number to overcome our enemy. This is the reason why that we're asking our brothers in Oduduwa, they must tighten up their security. Because Amotekum is a primary security, which is called vigilante. If you go to the north, they have it. If you come to the eastern region, we also have it. Are you well here? So, Asari Dokobo is telling his elites, his friends, that something is happening and something more seriously is about to happen. And when a man stands with his people, he remains strong forever. And also when he has the multitude numbers to overcome his enemy. And he said that this is more sinister. This is more dangerous. This is more sinister. This is more dangerous. What is happening right now is more dangerous. What makes it more dangerous? One of the things that makes it more dangerous is because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot come out online to speak the way he used to be. He do his work. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also know how to do 5 minutes, 10 minutes program with the men that matters. You know what I'm saying now? Nnamdi Kanu know how to do 5 minutes, 10 minutes program with the men that matters. So Nnamdi Kanu is doing his own 5 minutes, 10 minutes program, which is instruction. You know what I'm saying now? Which is instruction with plain language that men can understand. It's very simple as ABCD. But most of you who are using, like I said, who is using coded message to educate the hotel, not all these bonfu will understand what he's trying to say. But when Nnamdi Kanu give you code, you don't even need to give you code, because we are under one umbrella, one command. We are not practicing democracy. There is no democracy in IPOB. There is no democracy in IPOB. It's when Biafra is restored, then we begin to practice democracy. And at that time, you will not see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's not going to be in these politics. He just relax and be enjoying himself. That's what I'm saying now. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing his own 5 minutes, 10 minutes program. Like Adam Ifulefu, who call themselves leaders of the people. You know what I'm saying now? So, Asari Dokobo said that this is more sinister. It means that this is more dangerous. Because what is happening now is more powerful than what has happened before. The organization, the support, with microphone, we've been able to do what? To liberate our people. That is why I say that when the army of Biafra will be officially announced and deployed, when the army of Oduduwa will be officially announced and deployed, when the army of People's Revolution Army will be officially announced and deployed, that is that thing that is more seriously that Asari Dokobo is talking about. The thing that is happening right now is just the replicant of what is going on around the corner. If you go to the north, they have security region. If you go to the west, they have security region. So we need to our own security region. But that thing that is more seriously to happen is when the army of Biafra will be officially announced and deployed, when the army of Oduduwa will be officially announced and deployed, when the People's Revolution Army will be announced and deployed, people like Dokobo Asari will be on the run. People like Raf Wazulike will be on the run. People like Joy Mokwe will be on the run. People like Aisha Buhari will be on the run. People like Mwike will be on the run. People like Willie Obiano will be on the run. People like Ojuz Okalo will be on the run. So this is why that Asari Dokobo is calling on their political elite to do something and stop what is happening. And we are also asking our brothers in the West to tighten up their security. Make sure that the semi-border is secure. Make sure that the all the villages, all the cities in Oduduwa land, for example, Oyo State, which is governed by the let me get his name. Seyi Makinde, Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State. Your state is not secure. You don't have enough amotekum. And people need to come out to volunteer. People need to come out to volunteer. You know what I'm saying now? Because as they are planning, we are planning our own. I want to plan on Kefa. So, like I said, when the army of Biafra will be officially announced and deployed, army of Oduduwa officially announced and deployed, army of People's Revolution Army announced and deployed, Asare Dokubo will be on run. Ralph Wazlike will be on the run. Joe Ibokwe will be on the run. These are heavyweight Sabo. They will all be on the run. All of them will be on the run. So they are calling on their elite to buckle up. We're also calling on our brothers in Oduduwa to buckle up. Listen to this. Listen to this and understand what this is happening in Oyo. Listen.
For all the others who are falling, we need justice for those people with one hand that Fulani cut away their justice. For all the others who are falling, we need justice for those people with one hand that Fulani cut away their other hand. We need justice for those who are raped in their farm. We need the eye of the government to come to us and say we need to call his attention. And today we are not leaving this place until he comes out to address us. We are not leaving this place until Seyi Makinde can come out to address us.
Seyi Makinde.
A lot of our people are falling. Leaving this place until Seyi Makinde can come out to address us.
Did you hear that? Seyi Makinde of Oyo State. Listen.
Address us here. A lot of our people are falling. We need even the governor to come to our land. He can come during the campaign time. We are not anti-government. We are also promoters of government. We are pro-government. We want government to work. But during the election time, they can come to our own Biafra and seek for vote. So our own lands. So our sector to mechanized farming. We went to the mechanized farming. Over 500 acres of land. Only Friday, while coming back from the farm, he was waylaid, he was ambushed, and gruesomely murdered like a chicken. He was butchered. He wouldn't believe he couldn't have survived because they ensured the butchered. Right now, what we are demanding is immediate deployment of Amotako into our region. Ibarapa Aziz, Igogo in particular, immediate deployment of Amotako into our region. Immediate deployment of Amotako into our region. Immediate deployment of Amotako into our region. Ibarapa Aziz, Igogo in particular.
You see? Immediate deployment of Amotekun.
Just a lot of the Amotekun that
So, you see, because whatever we do, we back it up with an evidence. This is an evidence to prove to you that in Yoruba land, in Oduduwa land, all is not well. So they need to tighten up their security. Thank you very much for being with me this afternoon, the 18th December 2020. I still remember Mazin Namde. I still remember Mazin Innocent and Kendall Emmanuel. I still remember Mazin Innocent and Kendall Emmanuel. A member of IPOB, and I hope that you are a member of IPOB too, because there is where the freedom and truth lies. Thank you very much.